The following program is intended for mature audiences.
A democratic republic of sports. The Sportsocracy with ESPN Asheville hosts Tank Spencer and Jeremy Greene.
And welcome into the Wicked Weed studio. I'm Tank Spencer. He's Jeremy Greene. This is the Sportsocracy. We're always in the Wicked Weed studio. Check them out at wickedweedbrewing.com. Wicked Weed Brewing, drink different. The Green Bay Packers, they just narrowly survived against the Cincinnati Bengals, 25-22 this past week. Kudos to you, Cincinnati Bengals. I didn't think you belonged on the same field with the Packers to start out this game, and you had a chance to win it at the end.
Wait for it. You're better than we thought you were.
Yeah.
That's what you've been waiting for us to say forever. You're better than we thought you were. And now I have found an analogy that is my favorite shit in the history of time, and I'm going to say it a billion times. You're the 2021 version of last year's Los Angeles Chargers. You need a coach. You need a coach. You need an investment in your offensive line, because we tried to tell you this line is a joke, and I've heard it. Oh, Jonah Williams will be fine. We shouldn't have taken Penny Sewell. Okay. I'm done with that narrative. Jamar Chase is very, very good. I undersold him. It's 2 years in a row I missed on an LSU receiver. Congratulations. You still need an investment in that line, and you still need a new coach.
Yep.
But now I'm willing to put the comma in this and go, and when you do that after this year, and you're gonna, because you look at the schedule for the Bengals, and guess what? We're not going to be that far off on your win-loss record. We went through it this morning. All right, you play the Lions next week. Yeah, you probably win that. It's on the road, and you're a team that does not know how to win yet. And I think even the most orange and black colored glasses Bengals fan would tell you this team does not know how to win yet. Then you play the Ravens. That's not going to end well. You play at the Jets. You'll beat the Jets because they're fucking awful. And then you go Browns, Raiders, Steelers, Chargers, 49ers, at the Broncos, Ravens, Chiefs, at the Browns. There's not a whole lot of wins in there.
Nope.
Not. So you're going to have a bad record. You're going to be better than your record says you are. You'll be one of those teams. And guess what? We're doing power rankings tomorrow, or Wednesday.
Yep.
Yeah, guess what? You're going to be closer to the left half of the screen than you are to the bottom of the right side of the screen. You're where you tried to tell me that you were. And congratulations. I'll agree with that. I'll do the fait accompli. You're 100% right. At the end of the day, I was still right about your line, and I'm still right about Zach Taylor.
Yep.
Because there was no excuse for you to lose that game, if I'm being really honest.
The offensive line yesterday allowed 3 sacks, and Joe Burrow got hit 8 times. That's bad. It's
against
not
a team
going to
that
get
does
better.
not have much of a pass rush, by the way.
So, you know, when you're worried about Joey B getting hit, getting concussed, getting Judy chopped in the throat, or whatever happened there to give him the throat contusion that he had to go to the hospital for, you just remember, your front office made the choice. They went style over substance in the draft.
And now whoever your next coach is, Joe Brady. Sorry, a little cold. You're going to have phenomenal weapons for that coach.
Yep.
And that's bully for you. I believe in your quarterback. I've always believed in Joe Mixon. I've always liked him. But you're going to need to invest in that line. Because guess what? You remember Jonah Williams, 24th in the league. Pro Football Focus grades, 24th amongst tackles. That is at least starting caliber.
Yep.
Riley Reef, 40. And horribly graded, absolutely horribly below average, especially against the run. Or as a run blocker. I said that poorly.
Yeah.
You need an improvement there. I still maintain Jonah Williams is better as a guard. I've said it the entire friggin' time, and I ain't coming off of it.
Yep.
Riley Reef was on the trash heap for a reason. And that's going to hold you back. But you're better than we thought you were. And Joe Burrow is your quarterback of the future. And you're in that conversation with Josh Allen and Herbert and Joe Burrow of quarterbacks that are going to be a hell of a lot of fun to watch moving forward.
Yep. And Jamar Chase is your future Ocho Cinco. He is the guy.
Good. According to Pro Football Focus grade, how many quarterbacks in the NFL are graded higher than Joe Burrow? I mean, and it's a few.
I'd say 14.
He's 7.
Really?
Yeah, he's 7.
Wow. I mean, he's great. I've always liked him. I do give you that. I did not think he was that highly rated, but okay. Anyhow, let's talk about the Green Bay Packers for a minute before we get out of here. What did you take away in this game for the Packers?
You need a weapon that's not Devontae Adams. Mm-hmm. Because your other receivers are absolutely brutal. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I feel bad for Aaron Rodgers because I'm sitting here watching it going, if you take away the running backs, and Devontae Adams had 16 targets.
Yes.
Do you know how many the rest of the team had?
10.
It's 23. Mm-hmm. He had almost half of your targets. If you just receivers, Randall Cobb had 3, Lazard had 2. That's it. There was not another target to a receiver. Mm-hmm. You can't survive this way. Good teams are going to beat you. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think Cincinnati's a good team. I think they're very mediocre. And they should have beaten you.
Yeah.
Point blank, they should have beaten you. I know it's on the road, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. You ran the ball tremendously well. You just don't do it enough. You don't do it enough. And you've done the thing that we said year in and year out. You don't have another weapon to take away. Did you think about how good Devontae Adams would be if he had somebody even half-assed on the other side?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody that you even had to dignify with a response. Mm-hmm. You don't, because the second best receiver on this team is Randall Cobb. And I just look at it and go, you're in the same boat you've been in forever. And this is the reason he was so pissed off this offseason, is he knows I got one legitimate receiver. The other best receivers on the team are either running backs or tight ends.
Mm-hmm. Like if he had a Tyler Boyd, or if he had...
Oh, God.
Right.
If he had Auden Tate. Auden Tate would be the second best receiver on this team.
I was getting ready to say.
Bengals fans, please tell them that I'm right. Yeah. Auden Tate would be the number 2 receiver on this team, and I'll be honest with you, I'd like Green Bay about 10 times more if he was. Mm-hmm. Because Alan Lazard and Marquez Valdez-Scantling are not very good.
Ever since you kept saying it, I keep hoping that maybe they'll be able to swing a deal with Houston and get Brandon Cooks.
I would love that. They tried it with Will Fuller last year. Mm-hmm. They know there's a problem. Mm-hmm. It's just you refuse to do anything about it.
Yeah.
Brandon Cooks in Green Bay, I'd love it. The defense was fine. Mm-hmm. It played... The defense was shockingly resilient to me for as many things as you're missing. Mm-hmm. The back half's still not good. You had absolutely no answer to Jamar Chase.
No.
But you did a pretty good job on everybody else.
Yeah. You did it without Jair Alexander. Mm-hmm.
The thing that this game should tell you is that you have a shitload of 2s. Because you did a good job on Tyler Boyd. You did a good job on T. Higgins. Mm-hmm. Nobody else really got loose. But you don't have anybody to deal with 1s. Like, you don't have a soul that can deal with 1s. And do you know who they play going forward?
Who's that?
It's just, we'll go in order. The Chicago Bears and Allen Robinson, the Washington football team and Terry McLaurin, the Arizona Cardinals and DeAndre Hopkins, the Kansas City Chiefs and Tyreek Hill, the Seattle Seahawks, and, well, they play in Geno Smith, so I don't really give a fuck who your receivers are. Do you see my point?
Yes.
You play... Of the remaining schedule that Green Bay has, you probably play 8 of the 15 best receivers in the league. Mm-hmm. And you got nobody. This is, to me, and you know me, I'm not one of these, hey, you got to go make a trade. I'm disappointed that you weren't in on Stephon Gilmore because that would have changed a lot. Now the question is there anybody else out there? Is there somebody out there you can go get? I don't care about draft capital. You have a very narrow window with a 38-year-old quarterback. Go get it done.
Yep.
Stokes and Kevin King, I don't love Kevin King and I like Stokes, but he's young. You need a guy. Mm-hmm. You need a number 1 guy that can go out there and lock up. And I'm not saying shut somebody down. You got to do better than this. Jamar Chase toyed with him. And he had another one where he was down, and it was so close. That'd have been another 70-something yard touchdown. So you're going to have to do something.
Yeah. Question is, can you find somebody that's selling right now?
Oh, they're out there.
Oh,
have no fear. There are very bad teams in this league.
I'm sure there are, but the Green Bay Packers did this week what good teams do. When you're up against it, maybe you needed a little luck. Okay, yeah, you needed a little luck to win this one.
And a shitload of missed field goals.
Yep.
Good God. Just stop kicking. And Matt LaFleur, I'd be remiss if I didn't say this. Kicking the last kick that Mason Crosby kicked, that was stupid. It's 3rd down. You got Aaron fucking Rodgers and you got a kicker that hadn't been able to hit water off a bridge.
Matt likes those field goals.
And that's fun.
He loves
Stop
the
kicking field goals.
Green Bay 25, Cincinnati 22. Hit that subscribe button so you get all the team-by-team content here in the Sportsocracy throughout the 2021 NFL season. I'm Tank Spencer. He's Jeremy Greene. Join us live every weekday morning at 10 a.m. right here in the Wicked Weed studio. We'll see you next time.